Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. Welcome to IELTS.com speaking lesson for part 1. Today's topic is outdoors. As you can see, two very nice photos, a house with a small lake and a river and a mountain range. So often referred to as the great outdoors, which is any place that's outside and is very huge. Vocabulary. Let's look at vocabulary related to the word outdoors. First, we have outdoor, which is an adjective. So we use it with a noun or with the verb to be. And outdoor swimming pool. So the swimming pool is the noun, outdoor is the adjective. Outdoors is a noun, used to talk about a location or a general descriptor. You'll see some examples later. Fresh air, often used to talk about countryside or ocean or beaches, that kind of place where there is no traffic and no pollution, basically. And then we talk about fresh air, also when you're talking about the air you breathe. If you live in a city, for example, and there's a lot of smoke from traffic and businesses and other things, people burning things, then you would say the air is not fresh. So fresh air, so you can use it in two different ways. Exercise, we all know exercise. To plump for means to choose one thing over another. I will give you an example of that in one of the answers. Couch potatoes. Again, we've heard that, people who sit all day watching TV. To be balanced, to have something equally, 50-50. Swings, a device you sit on and swing back and forth, usually in a park. Fields, large areas of grass, often used by farmers to plant things or grow things, but also we could say if it's just a big area of grass, it has to have grass, it can't be concrete. A field cannot have concrete or cement or like a road. It has to be grass or it has to be something that is planted. To maintain means to keep, to look after, to take care of. But we don't use that for people. You don't take care of. If you talk about people, you wouldn't maintain people. It's the wrong way to use it. You maintain your fitness, you maintain your health, you maintain a good home, many things, but not people. Okay, the questions. 4 questions. Is it important for children to play outdoors? Did you often go over to a friend's house when you were young? Did you like to go outside when you were young? Do you prefer to be indoors or outdoors? So, as usual, 4 variations I've given you with the legend at the bottom for underlined things. Is it important for children to play outdoors? Vitally important, especially nowadays where children are glued to PlayStations or mobile phones. A lack of exercise as a child will affect people when they're adults. For you, those who are watching previous videos, you know I only give 1 example per question to keep the videos short. Did you often go over to a friend's house when you were young? Variations, all the time, on the odd occasion, sometimes most of the time. Never, could even be there. Sometimes, after I had done my homework, I was allowed some free time. Sometimes I would stay at home and watch TV or play games, or I would go to my classmate's house and play in his garden or her garden. Did you like to go outside when you were young? I loved it. Like most other kids, means the same as other kids. Occasionally, I hated it. Let's say I hated it. I spent most of my time either inside my school or in my room at home. I don't like cold weather and often used to feel chilly when I ventured outside. Do you prefer to be indoors or outdoors? I plump for indoors, either one. I don't mind. Similar meaning. I plump for being outdoors anytime. Inside, the air is so stuffy, and in my house, it is so noisy and full of people. So I like to get away from all that. Okay, that's the end of the questions. So please stop the video anytime you want and review the other questions. Choose an answer that is more suitable for you because it is easier to remember if it's your honest feeling or your opinion about something or your genuine answer. It's much easier to remember what you already know or what you feel. Use these questions or use them as a basis to practice your own answer. And final piece of advice, make sure you do some of your own research. Each country is different. I talked about England, where I'm from. Where you're from, it might be slightly different when you talk about outdoors. So I don't think so, because outdoors and indoors are very common things everywhere. So you shouldn't really have too many differences. But if you have, please do some research and check it out. Okay, please subscribe to our channel. There will be more videos coming shortly. And if you're a YouTube subscriber, press your notification button because there are scheduled videos that have been triggered to be released, 2 or 3 a week. So make sure that you have your notification button activated. And others, please visit the website. And we also visit our courses. We have self-study online courses for grammar, 10-hour IELTS and 20-hour IELTS at very low prices. Thank you and see you in the next video.